Ça combine. So I have one question, Del. I have one here in Singapore.
Yeah.
I have one plane here. Can I? And it has 14 range, and it's white circle, so you can transport thing. What could it transport? Could it transport Yamamoto, or could it transport the 6? No, none of them.
No. You can transport a Marine Corps,
Or
a Mountain Corps, or a division, an infantry division or a garrison division.
Or a ski division. Okay.
Yeah, or a ski division.
Or a frogman, but I have no frogman to transport. Okay, that's clear.
I think the reasoning there is it's got to be a sort of like light unit, kind of like tanks and trucks and all that sort of stuff.
Correct. Yeah, that's correct. Where did your other big naval transport plane go?
I have a naval transport in Kuala Lumpur. But that's okay.
I can see a naval bomber in Kuala Lumpur, but I can't see another transport plane. There was a flying boat now.
It was in Singapore. In Singapore, I have an ATR.
There's an ATR in Singapore, but there was one more ATR around somewhere, which I thought was in Kuala Lumpur. It's being moved over to Chuk. Right.
Yes, and using a rebase at twice its range. Not twice, almost 5.
Yes, okay. Fair enough. Now that makes sense.
So that was one air mission, and I was wondering if I could do another air mission moving that.
Yeah, you can do it 3, I think. Maybe more, maybe 5. Japan and a combined can do
4 air missions.
Yeah.
I checked that. Okay, but I think it's done with air missions. Yes. So no naval moves. Two.
Oh God! You insist on building battleships.
Me?
Oh, the Italian.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
Yeah, they're floating targets.
Okay, so this one. Here. This. Here. And this one will do 1, 2.
Have they put in?
So I have one question regarding once again naval transport. Am I allowed to? Those two guys were in Canton.
Yeah.
Those guys, they were in Canton.
Yeah.
So they go at sea for 1 in the South China Sea, 2
Yes.
in the Bismarck Sea.
Yes.
And can I depart Yamamoto in Chuuk?
Yes, you can.
But this remain at sea and it's flipped.
That's correct.
Okay, so it's in the toolbox and it's flipped.
Yeah.
So it may be the same here for the 5.2 because yeah, it has 1 extra range.
Yes.
So it can go to port and stay
Yes.
in port.
That's
Okay.
correct.
And this guy can get here.
Yes, correct.
Okay, good. So at the end, in the reorganization, I will use it to reorganize, and it can reorganize 3 ships because it's a combined.
Yes. No.
No?
In a combined, he can reorganize 1 ship. In a naval, he can reorganize 3 ships. But every
Right.
ship costs double in the combined.
Okay, and is the mini sub considered as a ship? Yes.
Yes, correct.
So if I reorganize it, where will it be useful?
We're on.
I
November,
will not
December
reorganize.
41.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah,
Stay there.
it's December 41.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was 3 land moves because 2 debarkment and 1 land move. Is it okay? Land move, yes. And no land attack, correct. Okay, I'm done with Japan too. So I move
Okay.
3 popping, so it's 0.3 express.
All right,
All right. Someone want to push the next impulse button?
right. So I'm hitting the text that says next impulse in black over blue just underneath the axis impulse clock.
That's correct.
And I'm only clicking it once.
Yep.
Nothing happened. Try again.
Yeah, do you have
Now.
to wait for...
No, don't try again.
Oh,
It's happened.
It's moved.
oh, did too.
Oh no.
Nope.
You've hit it twice.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got to
I'll read.
roll back.
Oh,
Just hang on a second.
want me to do it?
No, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll move it back manually.
when you click this button, you have to wait for...
Okay.
Yeah, you have
seconds.
to wait a little while for it to do the thing.
Roger that.
Don't
And
click
there
it
is
twice. Okay, and do we roll weather? Or did Axis roll weather? I think we roll weather, didn't we?
You'll have to
Weather
change the
engine.
impulse and the end of turn numbers as well.
Yes, that's correct. I think they will fix themselves when we hit next impulse again. All right. So was it Axis went first or Allies went first?
I think Allies went.
Allies initiative.
Allies went.
It says an Allies initiative.
Allies. Yes, that's correct. Okay. So 1, 1, 2, 2, 3.
First, second, third.
Yeah, that's
Three.
right. So it's Axis, Allies, Axis, Allies, Axis, Allies. No, Axis went first. So it in fact is Axis initiative.
Okay.
We just didn't fix that at the beginning of the turn because when you count back the weather impulses and stuff, it was Axis initiative. Okay.
All right, so we're on weather as is.
We're on weather as is. Rain, and then fine everywhere. So I think the US would like to do a naval. Unless you can see some air moves I need to do over there. Phil?
Naval will work fine. All right.
Okay, so US is going to do a naval. Russia, I guess, will do a land. France doesn't really matter.
Yeah, I'm doing land.
And all right, so I've got some Pacific shenanigans that I would like to do. Which is to bring a convoy point out of Pearl Harbor. 1, 2, 3 in submarines. And so you reinforced Chuck with an HQ, and you sailed a militia directly into Rabaul.
Yes, correct. And I also brought a nav to check.
You're doing naval, so you're unlimited. We might do 8.
So you can take my ships out of Arun if you want, Phil.
Yep. Yes. Force 11 is going to the 3 box in the Eastern Med.
Yeah. And now, Phil, if you're going to do that, I might take control of your Australian and New Zealand forces in the Pacific, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. As to, I've taken a combine, so they're doing a combine. So there's 5 air moves in there. All right. So
I definitely need one air. I definitely need one air mission.
You can get the
having a naval move might be useful too. Yeah, the Beaufort is what I want.
Get him out. Taking 33 hexes. What's that?
You can get to.
You can get 16 hexes.
Sumba Island.
Now he's going. 1.
Oh, it's raining everywhere. Movement's doubled.
Right. So this guy's going to R2B in Pearl Harbor.
You've done that. That's one naval move. Mm-hmm. I'll that second one.
Air transport can't flip fighter, can it? Because aircraft need 2 reorg points.
Depending on what type of mission you're using, what type of mission you're taking, land.
Land, yeah.
Yeah, you'll need 2. Right. Yeah, you'll need 2 ATRs to reorg it.
Yeah. If I was taking an air, then I could get away with it. organised. Charts. Forest is 4. In the rain.
No, you've got a commando there.
Under.
What are you doing? You're doing naval. What do you do?
Bill, can you spare me a naval move for the Commonwealth?
I've done one transport. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll get another turn anyway. I'll put him back there.
Yep.
Yep. You have one.
All right. Used it. Oh, hang on. You're a bit short of convoy points down here, Phil. I can't get a convoy point into the Coral Sea just yet.
What I wanted. How many air missions has the USA done?
None.
You're going to use all. How many do you get?
4 in a naval. See?
USA. What's A?
No, 3 in a naval.
You only get 3. Goes up 44. All right. Well, chances are we're going to get another turn.
Yep.
It's just that you got your transport plane sitting in Morocco. Go.
Do I? Oh, yeah, that's right. I rebased one.
It can get all the way down to.
Should be able to get to
all the way to.
Where do we want that second US paratrooper? In the UK somewhere?
I've got how many transports has the US got?
transport ships. I've got
Plane.
4 at the moment.
Plane.
Planes,
Plane.
just the one. Just the one.
One in
Just
North
the one
Africa,
in North Africa.
All right. Well, we're soon going to have more paratroopers than we have planes.
That's true. I will build some
All right,
planes. I just haven't got around to it yet.
Yeah, I'm just having a look.
Meanwhile, where am I going to drop this paratrooper? In Bristol or something?
What? You've got 2 divisions and that. These 4. All right. Put them in somewhere like Cardiff. All right, and I'll rebase.
Right, Cardiff it
I'll
is.
rebase that. And I'll rebase the 9 range transport to Cardiff as well.
Yeah, done.
They're putting in there. He's on there. So, done 1, 2.
All right. And you moved the American fleet.
Yep,
I'll just
they're in
put
the
the
eastern
task.
mid.
I'll just put the
Yep.
task force
Okay.
marker back, and I'll put the ships out.
Yeah. Did you use all your air moves?
No, I haven't used any emmets.
Well, if you end up with 1 spare, let me know, and I'll put the commando, the transport aircraft, into Malta with the paratrooper.
Yep, you can have that. I don't need any emissions at all.
Huh?
Pacific. No, all of my airplanes are just sitting around holding the bases at the moment. I am going to flip Nimitz in Hawaii. These are 4.
He rebases there, so he doesn't have to worry about anything.
You unfleet transport. Carrier. Yeah. Second thoughts, I will use 1 air mission in the Pacific, and that's just to
Oh, that's
rebase this guy up to.
All right, I'm just using 1 there, right?
Yep.
We've
So
done
you still
1.
have 2 air missions you can use on your side. 1 for the ATR, and you got
I've
1
done
other US
that.
air mission.
Uh,
I don't have any planes there for you to do an air mission
there's
with.
no planes here.
Doesn't matter.
You can.
All right, you done?
There. There.
So, Dell,
Yep. All right.
Yep.
in the north, I moved my HQ back into Leningrad to beef it up, but it's still in range, and I moved
Not a good idea. Not a good idea. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
Firstly, your HQ will flip going into Leningrad because
Yeah.
it's a swamp X.
Yeah.
And secondly, what it means is that Leningrad is now full,
Okay.
which means you can't put a reinforcement there, and
Okay.
you do want to put reinforcements there.
Right. That was going to be the second part of my question. Yeah.
Leningrad militia,
Yeah.
it will flip moving into the swamp X.
Yeah. From here.
Yeah.
So that's what I was going to say. Do you think I should just go into the woods here instead, or the swamp's pretty good though, really, right?
The swamp's pretty good because of the W defensively.
Yeah.
You could use your air transport to unflip.
Yeah. Which was over here.
That's what I do.
Yeah. So this air transport here. So he goes in here, and then I fly and then chuck an intercept, but there's nothing to intercept.
It's nothing in range.
So then it flips, and then it goes there, and then that flips up, and that's it. In the center, I just there's Tulas underneath that 6-6.
Yeah.
And I just tried to beef everything up with anti-tank stuff as much as I could.
You've got two HQs stacked together.
Yeah.
Zhukov and another one.
Yeah. Because
clear terrain heck. Don't do that.
So he was here. What do you think I should put him back in the woods?
Where was he
Here.
originally?
Just there.
There, where he is now.
Yep.
What I'd be inclined to do. Let me look. What I'd be inclined to do is put him here, and then put the extra armour on top of him.
Okay.
So you've now got
That armour came from here.
You've now got.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fine. And then what have you got? You got the HQ at the back there. You've got an armour sitting in Tula where it's not particularly useful because it's going to lose its armour bonuses in the city. So
Well, I could move
you don't have anything else.
I've got a 4-3 just west of him.
Yeah, so put the 4-3 into the city.
Yeah.
And then put the armour into the clear terrain hex.
Yeah.
And then take your infantry division, your 2-3 infantry division, and put that in the city.
Okay.
Now, where's your NKVD? Is he still around, or did he die? He died.
I can't find him. He must have died.
What was it? What was it?
NKVD, I think you killed him.
I
Yeah, I think he died in Smolensk.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. You'll build him again.
Yeah.
So in other words, I'm thinking, what do you need to protect Zhukov? Well, you probably won't need very much because it's awful weather. But maybe take this 2-factor mech division from here and move him up there on top of Zhukov. And again, I'll just reorganize it so that Zhukov is sitting on top of the steps where he is. That gives you a 3-factor infantry sitting, woods hex by itself, but that doesn't matter because you can't actually attack it.
No.
Down here, Voronezh looks stable. That looks okay.
I've got
Cavalry here.
I've got the 41st Army in a city sticking out a bit, but I think it's okay because of the distance away
that's all right.
and the state of the German HQs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done then.
All right. Did you deploy your reserves? You didn't do that.
Me?
Yes, you. You've got 2 garrison corps in the reserve pile in the USSR force pool.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
They both need to go in a Mermat.
Sorry, I thought that was you were talking about next production phase.
No.
Yeah.
Reserves you can deploy at the start of any of your impulses.
There they go. 1, 2.
And they go on face down.
Yep.
And then I'd be inclined to take the 2-factor division that's already there, the core that's already there, and move him down to here, and that'll flip him.
Okay. Done.
That's all right. So you should have 7 factors in the forest hex. You don't. You've got 10.
Okay.
So why would that be the case? With the wrong guy. There you go. All right, so that's a little bit better. You could send a bomber up there, but probably okay as it is. Yeah, that's probably as good as you can do at this stage.
Okay.
All right, Jerome, we're having a search for you in the Eastern Mediterranean.
And there is also a bomber's attack in Bardia.
Idea. Yeah, we'll do that
yeah.
after. All right.
Yeah, the bomber attacks happen afterwards.
Alright.
So,
Phil,
we're everyone's in the 3-box Jerome. I've got a NAV plus a 4 range CV.
yeah.
MVP.
So roll, Jerome. You can react stuff in if you want.
But you didn't find for now, so
He hasn't
Haven't
rolled
rolled
to
yet.
search yet.
yes, he hasn't rolled. But what can I react? I could react with my plane in Bardia, but I'm not sure.
No, I don't think. That's the plane in Bardia's got no F and Navy factor, C
No,
factor,
no,
so
no,
it can't
no.
react. I can't see any other GS.
Aircraft is in Salerno, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. Too far away.
None of that can't go.
All
Alright, so yeah, nobody can react anything in.
All right.
All right,
So
so
what do
just
I
roll
come
your
up
dice.
with, Jerome? All right. I come up with a 3.
3 and find.
And I
Two,
come with it.
also find. So it is just these 2 Italian ships that got found.
Yep.
So let me just. So how many Navy bomber factors do we have? 2 plus that guy is 3.
Yep.
And I've got another guy
Another
here with 3.
Gives you what's that? 3.
Nothing else in the stacks below. So a total of
8.
8 nav factors. How much?
And
4
AA,
AA.
he's got 4 AA.
4 AA against 3 bombers.
Is going to be probably the worst of 6, I'd say. 3 to 5 against 3 bombers. The
4
worst
AA.
of 4.
Worst of 4. Now surprise points. Phil, you have 1 on the dice and 1 on the box. 2 on the box, in fact. So you've got a total of 3 surprise points. So you could reduce his AA to worst of 6, or you can
Make it.
cheat.
Yep. No, make it. Oh, hang on. What we got? We've got.
You got 1 column shift. What you'll have is 8.
2 is 1 and 1. Oh, that's all right. 1 and 3. No, it doesn't make it. No, all right. No, we'll knock you down to the worst of 6, Jerome, on your AA.
Yeah.
All right.
So roll 6 dice, keep the lowest one. There's a way you can do it in.
So it's a 1.
It's a 1. Okay. So that means 7 factors get through, and it's 1D, 1A against the Italian ships.
Me and an
So
18.
Phil gets to pick the first. Phil
Do
gets
the
to pick
D.
D.
You're on the KO Dulio.
Cariodelio.
So you put the D on that?
Yep.
D on that one.
Alright.
Roll
Okay.
save.
I want to save, and it's not saved.
Oh.
So damage.
Yep. Damaged.
Oops, sorry, not out of supply, but
The
damage.
abort on the Vittorio
No.
Veneto.
No.
No,
No.
I
Sharon
have to
gets to
choose.
pick the
I
abort.
have to choose, and I will choose the Caio Duilio.
Oh no.
So
Right.
it's
There you go.
aborting,
Right.
and
Yep.
is aborting to Taranto. No, because it could be
He still gets to
intercepted
roll to save. Still gets to roll to save, Jerome.
for the abort. Okay, but
Yeah.
I don't save the
No.
abort. So
You don't save. Alright.
Don't save. So off you go home.
abort it in Toronto.
Taranto, we want to intercept it
going.
as it goes through. I think we do.
I think he
Okay,
wanted
I was
Toronto.
wrong.
he wanted to abort that anyway. It was damaged,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
So I could abort it in Syracuse because it's
Yeah. Yeah, you can abort it in the
You
Syracuse.
can do that. Yep.
All right. Does everybody want to stay out and search again?
Yes, we're going to stay out and search again. Jerome?
Jerome?
Yes, I will search again. Yes, because I don't
Okay,
want to.
so
All right,
Well,
I
you
come
guys-
up with a 2
Two.
this time.
And a 10,
Oh!
so
2-10.
okay.
the Duce is cursed.
Yeah. A little bit.
We'll take the 0 box.
Yes.
No,
okay.
we won't.
No?
No, we'll take all the boxes.
Yes, because there is only one ship, so it's worth it to
Yeah.
take the 2 in as well.
Yeah. We might be able to put a hit on that battleship. That would be nice to do. So we'll take all the boxes.
Hello?
It's going to be an air battle because there's a
Yes.
Bulgarian fighter there. So we have to line up our bombers and our fighters, and the Axis have to do the same. Now we'll have 2 fighters. Yeah, let's just go out of the way.
Yeah. One fighter.
So this F4F will be our front fighter. What we can do is we can move to... We don't really need to do this, but it's a useful feature of this module. So I'm just going to show you how it works. It's called the A2A combat mat. So you'll see it. You'll see it on your main menu. And so what we'll do is we'll move all the planes off onto the A2A combat mat. So I'll start moving player 1. That'll be the American front fighter and second fighter. And then this will be the front bomber. And then this will be the second bomber.
And I will move my front fighter. On the...
Yeah. So
Okay.
now we can see it as +1 to the Allies, -1 to the Axis. But we have some surprise points. We have 2 surprise points for the box, and 8 for the dice is 10 surprise points. So Phil, you have a choice if you want to use some of those surprise points in the air-to-air.
And
So
the
we've got-
Ferté will be
So at the moment we've only got a +1.
That's
You've got a
correct.
-1.
Yep.
And we've got six. How many ships you got?
He's going to have 5, 6, 7 ships.
7.
Yep.
7 ships. Okay.
with 7 AA.
7 ships.
9
Right,
AA
we-
in total.
6 at the moment. 1, 2, 3. Take it by 3. So next is D, 2A.
Got 9 AA.
9
Well,
ahead.
How much ahead of sea do we have?
9 8
Maybe the
2
20.
ship.
6.
6 ahead of sea.
And we've got 10 surprise points, is that right?
That's correct, yes.
All right, we
So up
might
to
knock him
5
down
shift.
one we might knock him down one column in the air
In
to
the
air.
In
So we
So
the
go
we
from
click on surprise
-1
points
to
effect, change that to a -1. Change it to -12. There we go. So Phil, you're rolling at +1. Jerome rolling at -2. on
and
the
I roll
either
first because I'm the defender.
And yeah,
yeah,
Defender
you roll
rolls
first.
And it's a 8.
8.
Minus
8
2.
at -2
Nothing.
is a miss.
No.
Phil
And
rolling
on
back
a
at
+1
+2.
with a 9 is probably going to be close to the same.
A +2.
Plus
No,
one.
it's a 8. No, it's nothing.
Go on, Jerome.
No, that's a miss.
That's a
Jerome,
miss.
do you want it? Do you want to keep going, or do you want to
I'll keep going
keep going? Okay.
Righto.
because I have
So-
a chance.
Roll again, Jerome.
And 8, 1 on something else, it's a miss.
Also a miss. Phil, roll again.
12.
12.
12 will do something.
12 is an 8. He hasn't got any bombers that you can clear. We're playing with bounce combat. I think we decided
I
not.
think we are.
Yes,
We
we are
are.
playing with Bones Combat.
Yeah, we're playing with bounce combat. So, Jerome, you have the option to bounce, which means you can
If
take
I
your
can-
fighter and
No.
you can attack one of those bombers.
Aren't I the attacker?
I could attack
Yes, but
one bombing.
but you rolled an AC.
One-
That
one-
means
yeah. One defense. Yep.
you get to pick which defending aircraft clears, or the defender can choose to bounce.
And
Righto.
if
So
I
in this
bounce-
case, the defender, you don't
If I-
have to bounce.
Yes, but if I bounce, I will be able to make a duel with, for example, the SBD3.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, that's worth it. So I bounce.
Okay, so what you do here is you move that to the bounce fighter, and we move this to the bounced aircraft, and it is now at you're at plus. No, hang on,
I'm plus.
+3. You shouldn't be at +3. You should be at +2 with a -1, which will take you to +1.
Mhm.
I'm not sure this isn't working correctly.
Yes,
Player
I
1
think
bouncing,
the
player
problem
2
is
bouncing.
I am at +1. To my mind, it's 3 against 2 factors. So I am at +1.
You're at +2 because you automatically get. Well, okay, so it's going to work like this. I'll just move these to here because obviously this is quite working. So you're at 3 to 2, which means you're at +1. It becomes +2 because you're bouncing. You get an
Okay.
automatic +1 when you're bouncing. You still have to take the -1 for surprise into effect. So it effectively becomes +1. And the American bomber is rolling back at -2. So you first at +1.
Okay, so I roll at +1. 14.
14
+1.
might be an
Good.
abort.
It's a DA, Defender Abort.
So American bomber aborts, and the American bomber is rolling back at -2. I'll roll it because it's my bomber.
Roll low
And
and
Yeah.
4
Oh,
is
good roll.
AX.
DX. So down you go.
Yeah, right.
You get the pilot back,
And abort.
but you did abort the American bomber.
Pilot
But I'm
And then
was found at sea.
pilot was found at sea. Yep. So you can right click on your Bulgarian fighter and go
to non-quadruple.
to Cadre Pool because you get the fighter back. You get the pilot back.
I don't have the option for quadruple. I just have
Okay, non-Carter Pool, and then just add a German pilot because it's a mining unit. So the rest of the American fighters come back out and go back to their carrier, and the bow fighter only clears through. So now we have some AA.
9 AA, but we still have 8 surprise points.
That's correct. 9 AA against 1 plane, which would be worst dive 6. You can use 2 surprise points to eliminate the AA.
We'll use 2 surprise points. You can eliminate the AA.
Right,
Okay,
and we've got 3 air to sea going through against 7 ships, and that
we've
is
still
got 3
got
column
6.
shifts.
Yep.
6
We'll
surprise
go to
points.
6 to 7.
Yeah,
6
so
to
you have
7 against
1X,
7.
1D,
1X.
1X, 1D, 2A. So you pick the
Take the-
X.
Take the X on the BB.
The
You
which
will,
one?
rather there is a transport there.
Take the transport.
Take
No, leave the transport alone.
take the X on the BB. Right?
He's going to try to sink the battleship. Okay, off you go. Roll to save the battleship, Eugene.
I will save, and it saves
Oh.
It
the
saves, so
Damage.
it's damage.
damage. Okay. So
D?
I choose,
You
D
want
is
D?
picked by Jerome.
and the D will be on this one here. The
Galleani.
Leone.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yep.
So I want to
Sydney,
save,
yep.
yeah.
and it's
Doesn't
not
save.
safe.
It's damaged.
He's damaged as well.
Still-
And
One aboard.
what else?
Afterboard.
We can't pick the convoy point, can we?
Yes, we can.
Okay,
It's
abort
not
your convoy
screened.
point, Jerome.
But it's not screened
no,
by the.
No.
There's
Don't
no
abort
screening.
convoy point.
No screening in air combats.
Too bad for him, and too bad for me.
Abort your what's that?
No, abort the convoy point.
Yep.
Abort the
Yeah.
convoy point.
Because
Yeah, absolutely.
that stops a supply.
Okay.
It can't. The convoy point can stay out at the end of the turn. The transport can't. Always important to clear
Alright.
out the convoy point. And now,
There's
Jerome,
damage,
you
damage.
And I
get
put
to pick the last A
this
on
one,
the
this one,
Colleoni. Yep.
and he aborts.
Yep. So
And
send
he
him
will-
home.
Into a minor port, like Syracuse, can I have 2 ships and 1 convoy, or just 1? or
Yeah,
just
you can
2?
have 2 ships in a convoy. Yeah.
Okay.
Up to 3 convoys counts as 1 ship.
Ah, yes, correct. Remember that.
Okay.
Now, damage ships abort at the end of the combat, don't they?
Whole
Mhm.
at the end of the whole system. So
Right,
again,
alright.
allies are deciding whether to stay out or go home.
Yeah, we're
I will
staying.
go
Are you
home.
staying, Jerome?
No,
Are you
I'm not
staying?
saying. No,
No,
I'm
he's
not.
gonna go
Everyone's
home.
going then.
Brace the
I'm
Robin.
going, but where will I go home?
Well, I think at this point, because Syracuse can only take 1 more ship,
Mm-hmm.
what I would do if I was you is I would abort the transports to Syracuse
Yes.
and then sail everything else through the Italian coast back to, Taranto or Trieste or wherever you want to put it. Genoa.
Put them somewhere in the factory.
I will move them back in Taranto so you can intercept in the Italian coast field.
All right, so we want to intercept at this point.
No, you can go through.
All right, he's changed.
That's fine.
Doesn't
Thank
want
you.
to intercept. Right.
And that's because we can't use Athens, right? Well, they can't use Athens.
Sorry?
Actually, they can use Athens. I forgot about that. So you do have the option of returning to Athens.
Returning to where?
Athens. in
Athens,
Greece.
Greece, Athens.
Oh, yes, because it's German controlled. But if I
German
do that,
controlled major port.
I won't be able to transfer the Vittorio Veneto to the to the repair pool because it's not
That's
one of the
correct.
points.
Yes,
No,
that's
Yes, so-
correct. Yes.
no,
it's
no.
better to-
Won't it be able to? Isn't he allowed to repair?
Yeah, you're actually
in
allowed to
any
repair one
overseas-
ship. Yeah, you're allowed to repair one ship in an overseas major port.
Okay, so
So
I could
Italy could repair one
one-
ship in Athens.
Okay, so I will go to Athens because it's
All right.
closer.
Oh, I was just thinking Athens is good because when you
You know what? No, I wouldn't. And the reason I wouldn't is because I've still got a US carrier at sea,
oh you
with
bomb
full
it,
range
yeah.
on it, and 2 bomb factors.
Mm.
And Athens could come under shore port strike.
Okay, like, yes, so
Yeah.
I will
So
get
Yeah.
back to
Taranto was probably safer. Okay, so everything else on our side returns to its ships and or just shuffle those
So
carrier
medical
planes around.
definitely not an Italian lake.
No. Looks very much like a British lake at the moment with some American hangers on. Still no supply, nobody's got a convoy point out, but anyway.
Right,
So you
Italian
have a port strike here.
Italian coast
Run some-
Have a
intercepts.
ground strike there.
Yeah, we rolled, we didn't see
Okay.
anything.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So port
Bardia?
strike.
I'll
Yes.
start from right to left. I'll start with your aircraft, and then your mountain unit, then the HQ.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Top
put
one,
them in the
basically.
order. Oh, sorry.
Yep. For the first one,
Yes.
the second one. Oh,
Missed.
good rolling, guys. And the third one. No.
Missed also. Yeah.
Yeah, you survived. All right.
You got shit aircraft, Phil.
A little-
Let me sell you
Yeah,
some
well-
radar set.
They're still learning how to fly.
Well, Blenheims and Wellingtons, I suppose, yeah.
Oof. Okay, I have no more transport, so they will remain. And I've lost one resource.
Yes.
The resource from Cyprus is lost already. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it depends on whether you want to stay landing back out. You can always try and sneak out a convoy point.
Yes,
Yeah.
I could sleep one, but they have to cross the Italian coast.
Yeah. Yeah,
And you've got a couple. You've got a couple of cruisers and 8 convoy points in Naples.
Yes,
Yeah, I don't think they're going anywhere.
I could try something, but you have to cross, and it's just for one resource, and I don't know if one resource and all the supply in Lebanon. So I will have to think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Okay.
can try and make it
So
out.
is that everything we're doing? We need to roll to end the turn.
Italians are making
Yeah, I
min-
figure that's it.
Italians are making mini subs, so watch out.
Yes,
No, I
there are.
know.
And they'll be making long range maritime aircraft probably as well.
Probably, yeah.
That's fine. As I said, there are 3 French fighters that are coming. 2 on the
Ooh,
board and a third one coming, I think.
ooh.
All right.
There's 6 French fighters. All right. Who's going to roll?
You.
To see whether we end the turn.
You.
Yeah, you can do it.
Righto. Okay,
Auto
click
roll,
here to
right.
auto die roll. We need a
Yep.
1.
Yeah.
Well, we don't want a 1. Okay, we're done.
I think we possibly do.
0, and there we go. All right.
Continues.
And the game turn continues. All right.
So someone
No.
from the Axis click next impulse.
I click on next
Yep.
impulse. Well, that button, yes, it's here. I wait and I don't click twice.
One.
Okay.
All right,
And
done.
roll for weather.
Yep.
We have to roll for the weather.
Yes, you do.
Okay, auto roll die weather.
8.
It's a 1.
Roll
It's
one.
fine.
Oh shit!
Fine everywhere.
Bloody hell!
Yeah.
So
That's the third. That's the third.
Well, you.
That's the third fine
It's an
in.
impulse
I
fine
know.
weather.
Right?
Don't we have some we have some rule on that, don't we?
Yeah, but
No, we don't. Not for November, December. It's
Ah.
supposed to be snowing.
no.
So
So
what?
it could
Yeah,
be
yeah,
the
all
last
right.
impulse.
What's the rule we have? We have no more than no less than two fine in summer, right?
That's correct, and no more than 4.
Yep.
And that only applies to May, June 41
Yep.
and September, October 39.
Okay.
Just those 2 critical terms.
Okay. Well, this
After
is.
that, you're on your own.
I'm not keen on this weather.
No.
All right.
A 10 would have been nicer. A blizzard.
Yes.
Yeah, well, he's only got a 30% chance of fine weather all round.
That's right.
Well, Germany's not coming out to play.
Usually, when it gets on in the impulse like this, it gets tempting to do naval moves, doesn't it? Impulse number 9.
What is it?
I better start writing the letters for the troops that are holding Smolensk.
Mm.
How is the Russian line going?
The
Still there?
boys in Smolensk are a bit worried. They're digging deeper and deeper holes.
Interesting this is happening because the other game I'm playing, the fellow that's playing Russia, has started building a two-sided, I think, vortex in Smolensk.
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. Historically, that's where Barbarossa was derailed.
It was derailed because he went to Kiev.
Yeah,
Instead
but
of just keep them on going in the centre.
yeah, Smolensk didn't fall easily though.
If he kept on going to Moscow, he could have gone to Moscow and then done a huge loop,
You reckon?
back cut down,
I reckon
was
that's
on the left-hand side.
German general propaganda. I reckon what they did historically. I mean, I'd be tempted to swing and take Kiev. That's where all the food and resources are down there.
Yeah, but think about it, if he'd taken Moscow, could have then cut south and used the river as a flank guard on the left as he goes down,
Yeah. Tula, yeah.
and it'd been a couple of 100 kilometres further east from Smolensk, and he'd have ended up in the same position as he did down at Rostov. Well, what
So-
happened.
It's hard to do that. Like in OCS, Operational Combat Series, it's quite difficult to go that deep into Russia in operational games because you just don't have the supply capability. You know, you just
Yeah.
you like
All right, and that's what killed. Yeah. And at the end of the day, that's what killed the Germans because, apart from not having enough transports themselves, the French and British equipment they were using just eventually broke down, and there were no spares and nothing for them. In the story.
My favourite truck unit is in Operational Combat Series Tunisia. The Germans using captured French steam-powered trucks.
So with Italy, I will have one naval move that could be intercepted in the Italian coast. Its destination is the zero box in the Eastern Med and is crossing the Italian coast. To do that, do you interpret? Yeah.
I've got one or two.
Okay.
Fine.
So Philly wants to know whether you intercept.
Yes, Phil.
What you
I
done?
got no,
Done?
Phil. No.
Here.
You don't?
What did you do, Jerome?
He
I'm
wants.
crossing the Italian coast, but very, you know, with no hostile intentions.
No.
It's a peaceful
Keep
convoy.
going. Yep, keep going. Where you going?
I'm going to the zero box in the Eastern Med.
I know. We will attempt to intercept you there.
Okay.
Put them in the zero box.
So you intercept me in the Italian coast, or
No, Eastern Med.
No, no, you can go through the Italian coast, no problems at all.
so I'm
A
getting
little
there.
outnumbered up there. However, I will try and intercept you in the eastern bed.
So
Both
can I?
will, okay. So you're in the zero box.
I
Correct.
am.
He
You're
is.
the phasing player. You'd have to roll first, Jerome.
I have to roll first.
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. So
Actually,
I roll a
you can't find.
Yes, I can't find, but
And
it's
I
for
will-
surprise conflict.
Yep, and I will come back with a.
Ooh. Ooh. Surprise, surprise.
Yes.
We'll
I'm rolling
do
against
a.
Lucky Phil.
We will do a naval, an air.
Okay.
Got there. BAA.
Well, you have no plane to intercept it and nothing, and you have
Right.
many surprise points.
Got.
And
I'm just having a look. What's he got there?
to the 3 box.
Got five. You've got.
9 surprise points if my calculation is correct.
You've got 2. I've got 8. Plus 3, 5, 13. So I've got 11 surprise points.
I'll make it 9.
Yes, it's 9 because there is many.
There's six on the dice, and 3 on the box.
Yes.
Isn't it your isn't it your modified highest box number?
So your a modified box is 4, is it? Yeah.
It'd be a 5. Basically a 6. No, a 5. one for the 4-range fighter, and
Yeah.
one for the 4-range CBP from the Americans,
Mm-hmm.
and one for the NAV.
Mm-hmm.
That's +1/+1.
Okay.
Takes it to 5.
So 5 and 6 are
That's
11.
the way it works. I thought
Uh,
it's 11 instead of 9. Yeah.
So it's 11.
So you've got what AA? You've got 1,
I have 4 AA.
3 AA.
3 AA, yes.
All right. Yep. I think the transport comes with any AA. So you got 3 AA against 2 aircraft. Right, so we'll spend 2 surprise points and knock the AA down.
Okay, so no AA at all.
So no AA, and I've still got 9, which will give
So you
me
can have 4 columns.
4 column ship. Which is 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 on 3 ships. 2 X's, 2 A's. All right.
Uh-huh. So you pick the first X's? The first X?
Do the first X on your convoy. So he's dead. All right.
Okay.
He can't survive.
No, it can't. So it's dead, and I will delete it. Sorry.
Just send him to the non-cadre pool.
But there is not the option to send it. I will send it manually. Force pool, Italy, and non-cadre pool. Okay, so it was for the first X. I picked the second one.
Which one you want to do?
I choose this one.
mhm.
Right. All right.
And he survives. So it's just them.
He's just damaged. Now,
Yes.
where are we?
Kill bots.
I think so.
2 X's, 2 aborts. All right.
So it
We'll do one on the Attendolo. Do your abort on the 2-7.
okay. So
That
I
one?
try to save.
Yep.
And I don't save, so it's
Yep.
aborted.
No, he abort, and the last one rolls 6 or less.
And it's
Oh.
aborted as well.
He aborts out as well. All right.
So those two guys
No.
will try to abort to Taranto. Do you intercept them?
No, you can go back to Taranto.
So you don't intercept them?
Sorry?
Do you intercept them or not when on their way back
No.
to Taranto?
No. You can
Okay.
go through the Italian coast, no problems at all.
Thank you. So it's one direction Italian coast. I cannot get
Still
Okay.
got a cruiser. Oh no, you got nothing left. All right.
No.
Oh, that's it.
Uh,
Oh, you still got 2 cruisers. One in Taranto and one in Genoa.
mhm. But it will cost me. No, in Genoa,
Yeah,
I
do a
just have
naval.
a sub.
All right.
It's just a sub in Genoa. And I have no cruisers
Isn't there?
left.
Isn't it sub?
Yes, it's a submarine in Genoa. A submarine and an amphibian.
A 3-9, yeah, Marcello. Yeah, righto, sorry. All right. I got to pay for my oil last turn, so what's...
Chuck, you got your attack. You can do it.
Okay, what's
Yep.
cable?
I don't think he's going to live. So assault.
Are you attacking, are you?
He's attacking my flip Siberians.
Where are they?
Up,
Up north. Up north.
Up near Leningrad.
He's serious about it, isn't he?
the dice parser is not working.
thinking.
Yeah, it does seem to be thinking a bit.
While you're doing that, I'll get my cup of tea.
There we
It's working
go.
for me. Chuck, what Chuck command did you give it? Make sure you don't include extra spaces and stuff.
No, I didn't. 2d10 plus 11.1.
You try it. There you go, it worked for me. Not a good roll.
Let me try that. It's been acting wonky for me the past couple of days.
That's why I said if it's only acting wonky for you.
There we go.
There we go. 20. All right. Make sure you don't include things like extra spaces before or after the plus sign.
Yeah.
But a 20 on 2d10 assault is a 1/2 2s with a half flip. So the Siberian goes away, goes into the Carter pool. There's one German loss. Did you make it an assault? You had the option of calling blitz there.
Yeah, I forgot I had more. So
You
yeah,
had a mech there.
Yeah. Well, is there any real difference?
No.
Well, actually, on a 20, the X would have cost you your mech division. So probably just take it on the chin. You will need to lose a unit. The mark for your unit goes to Carter pool, and then the Axis can advance in and then half flip. In fact, on the blitz, the Russians wouldn't have lost the unit that would have been blitzed off. Come back next
No,
turn.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have done
Yeah.
that. There, I'm done.
All right. So done.
Japanese.
And Sharon's working on it, I think.
Yes, I am doing my land moves in Japan because it's a landing pulse, and I'm trying to reorganize in China to free some units.
Oh, did Siberians do any good?
They died. But they
Well,
They took it-
Any German, take
they-
any German?
They did take a unit with them.
Yep.
Ah, good. Comrade,
Yeah,
kill
they
your
did.
German. Oh, he's not going to get there anyway. What's that? 14. Wonder one. What to say? Stanley's fleet. He's used up all his aircraft, has he? Yep. What do partisans do to flip aircraft?
Kill them. Kill them. They're dead.
So they can get into the hex. Yep, right up.
That's correct. They're dead.
Right up.
Anything overruns a flipped aircraft, and the aircraft's dead, and the pilot with it.
Looks like the partisans in Shanghai are in trouble.
Yes. In trouble or not, it depends on how many factors I can bring, because there are 2 factors. And there is 1 river here, so, okay. This engineer, no, because it will get flipped.
What's the partisan unit in Shanghai? 0 or more?
2.
2. And that's the problem. Yes, it's a strong one. Oh yeah, so that's the... resources. To create the mountain. So it's what it's for. This one can go up here. This one.
So where are we at, guys? Another
Waiting on Jerome.
unsuccessful sortie of the Italians. Japan is
Right,
doing the
and-
land.
Yep, he tried an end run into the Eastern Med again,
But it was unfortunate.
and had a bloody nose.
Yes.
Mhm. Okay, so I will have one land attack in Japan, in China to be precise.
Okay.
And I will try to get rid of the partisan in Shanghai.
Right.
So I have 11 against 2, but it's defending.
Yep.
So I will try to
No,
calculate
you
the
can
odds.
wipe out the. What are you doing with the partisan in French-owned Indochina? No, you can just wipe them out, Jerome.
No, it can't. Because it's a one-factor partisan. It's in a forest hex. Jungle hex, in fact.
Zero factor. Oh,
Ah,
you
you
get
mean
one.
in
Plus
in
one
Indochina?
because he's in a jungle. Yeah.
Yeah, so it will be a 2 for 1, and
Yeah. Not a good attack.
I will leave
Oh,
them.
right, Is it
I
plus
will
one?
try to get rid out of in Shanghai. So I will try to use the ATK command on. So I have 11 versus 2, if I'm correct. So that would do that. But
Minus
maybe-
2 for the 2 factories.
Yes, okay, so
So plus 9 in the end.
minus 2. Will it be okay? I don't know, why my minus 2 and looking?
Factory.
And so if I do slash XA 11 2, and how
Yeah,
do I put
and
my
then-
minus 2
Click
on 2 more?
yeah, on 2 more, plus 2 more, and then click mod. And then mod should be minus 2 factories.
Doesn't work. It doesn't. Yes. Oh no, you did it, but because I have ATK 11.
You show inshore bombardment on a land?
Plus 2.
Yes, you can.
No, it doesn't.
You're
take
not
my
using the mod thing. So, slash ATK,
minus
you've got a
ATK.
box for attack, which is you put in 11, and a box
Yeah.
defend, which I've put in 2, and then I'll hit
Yes.
tab, and then
Tab,
it brings up 2 options, mod and 3d10.
Oh yeah, so I
So
choose
click
mod,
on mod,
and I put minus
and
2
then
in mod.
put in minus 2 factory. Yes,
Okay,
that's
great.
correct. Alright, so now you can do 2d10 plus 9.
Yes. So slash R 2d10 plus 9 with no space.
Yep. 23.
And
Dead.
it's
He's
23.
dead anyway.
So it's dead, and I can move my warlord back in Shanghai
You can.
and that guy here. Okay. So yeah, one successful action. So now it's time to reorg. Can I use Yamamoto to reorg the 2 units in Palembang? I think so. There are no more
I
than 4.
think so.
There are no more than 4 X's away. From
Yes,
the-
that's correct. You can.
So I flip it and I unflip them. I should have done this at the last impulse end. I forgot, so I have one delay for telecopeton, but we'll see if the turn doesn't end. I will have a chance to complete that.
All right. So you can roll to win the turn.
Okay, I will just count my oil expense and I move no oil dependent units. Yes, I move 1, 2,
That's the point. I
It's a
didn't
freebie.
count the US
move
oil
2,
last time.
6.1.
Full name.
What are we on? We're on a 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're done, so we can click on end of turn.
Yep.
Click here to auto die roll for end of turn. No modifiers. I
Oh,
hope that yes, it continues. Good.
Over to the Axis. Sorry, the Allies.
Click next
Click
impulse.
next impulse first.
yeah, I'll hit it and go for it. There we are.
All right. Do we want to pass?
I do.
No,
What
no.
are we on? We're on a. I don't know.
We're at 4. We could make it
Not a lot.
6 with the.
Two, 3, 4. Now you need to get the shit down.
Mm-hmm.
Commonwealth doesn't have a lot.
US has got one move that I'd like to do, but it's not super critical. Just sending a transport crew to pick some infantry up. That can wait. China doesn't want to do anything. So yes, we could global pass.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make Mark happy?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Everybody's
Righto.
passing. We're rolling to end the turn with a modifier of 2. Mark, you get to do that.
And roll high and prosper.
Put a +2 in the box.
Click here to auto roll into
Auto
turn
roll.
Yep.
and put a 2 in.
And
Yep. Yep.
Oh, it continues.
No.
Good.
Continues.
hey,
All right.
oh, you're
so
no good.
Axis can push next impulse and roll the weather.
What the-
Hopefully, weather's bad.
It could be blizzard everywhere.
It could be. We'll see.
Next impulse.
So do I click or
Yeah,
Check,
go
you
for
want
it.
to click?
Graham.
Yes.
so I click next impulse?
Yeah.
There we go. Alright,
Right.
and the
And,
weather.
and roll the weather.
Weather
No,
is
that looks better.
snow, rain, snow,
Hey.
rain.
Oh, no.
No.
No good.
Rain in
This
suspension.
is the last turn. He won't get any resources from Norway. That's good.
Yeah, that will be the case.
Yes, with China you can take the resource. And
Mediterranean. It's only rain.
I will move this thing and this thing here, and they will get fit. Oh no, sorry, I didn't choose the impulse type. So Japan is a combine. Why a combine?
What's the Germans going to do?
Why a combine?
Come out and play. A combined, yep.
Combine Japan too.
Any naval move?
Come on.
When it's snow, the northern Baltic is iced in, isn't it?
Show you. Yeah. So Leningrad. So it should say.
Maybe it has to snow 2 turns in a row.
No.
Sorry, what was the question? I'm getting distracted by work here, sorry.
Sorry, apologies. It was not important. I just said I imagine the northern part of the Baltic is iced in.
Yeah, well, it's based on ports rather than sea zones. But yeah, Helsinki's iced in, O's iced in, Leningrad's iced in. Yeah. It does freeze pretty hard up there. Archangelsk is iced in, but Murmansk is ice free.
How does that work?
It's the Gulf Stream. The Gulf Stream comes up the coast of Norway, carrying warm water and stopping the ports getting iced in. You'll notice that Trondheim and Narvik don't get iced in, but it doesn't get into the Baltic. So Oslo doesn't get iced in, nor does Gothenburg because it's too far south. But everything north of Stockholm gets iced in. In fact, Stockholm does get iced in, or did get iced in during the war, as did Copenhagen and Malmo, but they don't represent it correctly in this game. But yeah, Trondheim and Narvik don't get iced in, and neither does Murmansk. But the Gulf Stream doesn't come around the hook of the Kola Peninsula, so it doesn't reach Archangelsk. So Archangelsk doesn't get iced in. Oddly enough, in the Black Sea, you've got some ports there that also get iced in, like Rostov. Rostov's not actually a port. The port near it is Krasnodar, but Krasnodar gets iced in. As do Moripol and Berdyansk in the Sea of Azov. But the rest of the ports in the Black Sea proper don't get iced in.
Germany's done.
Germany done?
Japan.
I just moved some stuff.
Any naval move?
One naval
Sorry,
move.
Chuck.
No naval. I just
right,
moved some stuff.
Everybody's doing it combined.
You could have tried your U-boats.
Don't really have enough yet.
Convoys, yeah. Convoys are a little protected for small numbers of U-boats.
Got any more coming?
Oh yeah.
I'm sure he does.
Who?
Air missions. So I can transport Monte Carlo.
Yes, you can. Right, there you go.
And where will they land?
They're right, they're still face down, that's good. It's still another 5 turns away.
And the air transport is prior to land move. Okay.
That's correct, yes.
See if my car can get a park in a minute.
want to move that marine division from Halibut down to Saint Patron?
Yes, I will move them there, but I have this guy here in his plane ready to move, but I don't know where to land him. He can use his full 14 range, but divided by 2 because it's on the Pacific map.
Yeah. I would leave him for now. What you want to be able to do
is you want to be able to invade those hexes that we spoke about in the Philippines. So here and here. And then once you've got Marines invading those hexes, then you can air transport your mountain corps into one of those hexes, and that's where he'll do the best benefit. The only other place you could transport your mountain corps to is here with the power. But you don't own that hex yet, so you can't transport into one of my hexes.
Yes, and I just have to wait for the rebase some amphibians in Hong Kong.
Yes. Yeah, you need your amphibs for that.
Yeah. Where is the second one? The second one is in...
What do you do with my Australians over in the You still there? Oh no.
I still left. I left him in Sydney because I couldn't get a convoy point into the Coral Sea. So if I transported him up to Port Moresby or Lae, he would be flipped and out of supply at the end of the turn. So,
Fair enough.
so I brought some more convoy points down so I can base one in a port that I can get into the Coral Sea.
Okay.
You left me with no Commonwealth convoy points. So
Over
I don't
there,
know
he's
if
probably
you got any knocking
relying
around off
upon
the
it.
coast of Africa.
I'm
You've got
replying.
four. Yeah, so at the end of this turn, those convoy points from Cape Basin should go one to Mozambique Channel. Yeah, you'll just have to stop in Cape Town, I think.